Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to another episode in my cheapest strange cosmetics series, where we cover the 5 cheapest cosmetics in their strange variant for each class in the game. And this week we're going to be covering the Demoman, as we are going in order of classes, and the last episode was for the Pyro. So in this episode guys, we are going to be looking at cosmetics ranging from 9.44 refined to just 2.22, and I think those are pretty respectable prices for strange cosmetics. So without further ado, let's get into our 5th cheapest strange item for the Demoman. Alright then guys, so in the 5th spot on this list we have the Spirit of Bombing Past. This item was added in the Scream Fortress 2016 update as a Halloween item and is a commando grade hat, meaning it is purple. So you can expect the trolls when you unbox and you think it's an unusual just for that split second, but it turns out to be commando grade. Nevertheless, this is a really old fashioned sort of top hat with sort of bombs surrounding the rim of it, and then like a clock, like an alarm clock on the front of it, and that sort of refers back to the Spirit of Bombing Past, so you can see the correlation there between the alarm clock and time. This is priced at 9.44 refined, and for a commando grade strange item, I really think that's a pretty respectable price. So in the 4th spot on this list we have the Pure Tin Capitaine, and this is a robo version of the Carouser's Capitaine for the Demoman. This item is a robo hat, meaning it was added in the Robotic Boogaloo update way back in 2013, and generally robo items have sort of a negative stigma surrounding them, so that may suggest why its price is just 8.88 refined. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it does struggle to fit into a lot of loadouts due to the fact it's made of metal and really kind of looks scrappy, but I think it's quite a cool unusual. It's a nice variant of the Capitaine, which is also a pretty cheap item in unusual form, and I mean, it's just a pretty cool hat, and for 8.88 refined, that's a pretty good price. So up next, and in the midway spot on this list, we have the Bomber's Bucket Hat. This is a bucket sort of summer themed hat for the Demoman exclusively, and by default it is brown. It was added in the end of the line update back in December 2014, and considering this thing is fully paintable and overall is a really nice item in my opinion, I love the way it sort of lays on the demo's head and covers his lower region of his eyes. I really like it, and for the price of 5.66 refined, I mean, you're getting a pretty good deal. And for a strange version of it, I mean, I think that's a really respectable price. So in the runner-up spot on this list, and the second cheapest strange Demoman cosmetic in existence, we have the Demo's Dust Catcher. The Demo's Dust Catcher is actually the only item on this list that isn't exclusively a hat, and is a kind of cape that goes around the demo's shoulders, chest and back, and it has small straps going down from the shoulders to the waist. I think for 4.11 refined for this strange cosmetic that isn't actually a hat, that's such a good price to pay, because generally strange cosmetics are pretty expensive. And this can actually go in a lot of loadouts. I can think of so many possible loadouts for this item to be combined with, so that's definitely a really decent price to pay for what I think is a pretty nice item, and for 4 refined for a strange one, I mean, you really can't go wrong. And guys, in the number 1 spot, the cheapest Demoman cosmetic in its strange form, we actually have a hat that was added to the game fairly recently, and when we received the 2016 Christmas update, the strange Elf-Esteem came along with it. This hat is just 2.22 refined for its strange form, and I actually really like the Elf-Esteem. It's a kind of variant of the Big Elf in Deal that was for the Scout exclusively, and it's a really fun sort of elf hat. It gives the demo pointy ears and has a sticky bomb hanging from the top of the hat in front of his eyes, and overall I just think it's a really cool and fun design. Although it's not really a casual hat and it's not really a hat to be taken too seriously, for 2.22 refined to get a strange one, I think that's a really good price to pay, and definitely a really cheap strange cosmetic, and I don't think we're going to see too many in the series cheaper than this. But that is just about it for this video guys. Let me know what you thought of the list down in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this video, please do remember to hit that like button, and if you would like to see more videos like this and general gaming content, then do be sure to subscribe. Thank you again so much for watching guys.